Hello, guys. It's a pleasure to be here again in front of you. So, yeah, I hope you're doing your best. Let me check something because this is something complicated sometimes. And yeah, today I like to say hello to all of you. Um, I know that I'm starting again with my podcast, with my projects. So I hope um, to achieve everything this year. And yeah, I have many goals to achieve. Last year, I was able to finish some of them, but this year, I hope to achieve more. Yes, because as a human being, one of the most important things is to keep growing as a professional, as a person, uh, keep learning, and yeah, trying to understand, trying to learn from your own mistakes. So that's the idea, and that's why I hope to achieve bigger things this year. Yeah, for example, I have, as a human being, I consider we have several aspects, dimensions, religion, physical, professional, um, healthy. Yeah, there are many aspects in which we should look at it, because life is not just working. Life is not relaxing all the time. You have to decide what you want to do, how long. Yeah, all these kind of things are so important. So that's why um, we can live doing a specific activity too much. We need to try um, to keep a balanced life. It's not. This is not about um, working too much or relaxing too much. This is about to try to keep a balanced life. So that's why for this year I have set up some important goals regarding my job, my studies, my family. So yeah, I have some things to focus on, and I have tried to manage my time using online tools like Asana. And yeah, because if you don't know how to manage your time, if you don't know what you need to do today, and if you don't have a visual plan of your tasks and activities, it's easy to destroy your plans. It's easy to um, maybe it's easy to look at the other uh, things, and maybe when you remember, you are not working on the important things. So it's important to try to set up a plan, organize your time, manage your time, because time is an illusion, and if you don't have a good plan, if you don't try to use your time in the good way, tomorrow you'll be crying, because when you look at the past, you'll notice that you have wasted a lot of time and maybe doing the wrong thing, because sometimes people don't know um, how to use the social media. Social media is not bad at all, but if you just um, spending your time there, and if you just scroll down, scroll up, but you are not growing, you are not learning anything new, you are just wasting your time seeing posts, watching uh, interesting videos, but in the end you are not growing, you're not learning anything. So that's why my advice is, guys, try to read every day, try to organize your time, try to set a time limit when you use social media or any app, and try to focus on the important things. That's it. This is not about working or relaxing. No, this is about to keep a balanced life. We can use social media, we can relax with your friend, we can go out, we can working, of course, but you need to try to prioritize your tasks, prioritize your time. So this is my advice, of course. And on the other hand, yeah, so for this year, I have changed these aspects, and yeah, of course, this is a long journey. At the beginning, you think I'm not going to be able to achieve this because this is so difficult, and maybe you look at the future and you see, okay, I'm so far to achieve this, but it doesn't matter. You just need to start, celebrate your small achievements. It doesn't matter if it's really small. You have to celebrate every achievement as if it were the first, of course, because every small achievement is taking you to the goal. So you are closer than before. So that's the idea. And don't pressure yourself. Don't be afraid. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is a new opportunity to achieve your goals. Maybe if today was the best day, or maybe if today was not your day, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow it's another opportunity to challenge yourself, to see how you'll be able to overcome the situation. So yeah, okay, so this was a short introduction, and now I like to tell you about, as you know, I have been working on some important personal projects, some applications, personal issues, and all these kind of things. Maybe later I'll give you an update about these topics. But in the meantime, I don't know, maybe I have been learning about Flutter and other important tools like Cloud Code and similar, because as you know, it's so important to use these AI tools nowadays. If you don't know how to use it, it's so important to use it, because you're gonna be more productive, and you are gonna see the magic. So because sometimes you are not going to write all the code, because maybe this is not the best option today. Today we have frameworks, libraries, programming languages, APIs. So try to use them, because if you think that if you write all the lines of your code, you are the best, no, today no, because in the end the idea is to build something, to create new things, and it doesn't matter how is your strategy, or how you think is gonna be the best option. You just need to use the most important tools and try to create something important for the community, for the user. You have to start thinking in the user first, because sometimes some software engineers, some co-workers think that, okay, I'm working in a company, and my company is paying me for doing this kind of activities, and I don't mind the user, I don't mind the people, but that's a wrong idea because nowadays it's so important to try to understand the user's point of view before writing code, because writing code is not the most important skill so far. And today is more important to know about how people think, how to connect the people and the institutions, and how you're gonna um, try new people, or how you're going um, to reach the people. Yeah, I don't know the correct word maybe, but yeah, that's the idea. Try to analyze the context, try to see the others, and try to identify some issues, some problematics. That's the idea, because today this is not about writing code. This is about solving problems. And if you understand, if you have seen the problematics, maybe you can analyze, okay, what do we need to resolve this problematic? We need to use a technologic application, or what can we do? Try to ask these kind of questions, because if you know what are the problems, what problems people is facing, it's gonna be easier to get a new job. It's gonna be easier to start a business if you think first in people. mm, that's the key, that's the secret key. So yeah, that's my advice, guys, of course. And because yeah, I think technology is changing every day. New technologies is coming on. New technologies are coming on, and we need to keep updated. And apart from that, yeah, maybe maybe let me think. I'm not sure. Yeah, as you know, I'll try to keep uploading new videos on my YouTube channel. Yeah, try um, to follow my channel, because I want to start new courses, maybe talking in English or in Spanish. I'm not sure, but anyway, it doesn't matter the language. But my idea is to support the community, to talk about my experiences. Yeah, that's my idea. I don't want to be a software developer who know about everything and maybe don't share don't share his knowledge. I want to share my knowledge, and that's why I try to speak to my coworker friends. And yeah, because I think this is important to grow as a professional. And of course, any of you can do it. If you want to start a new YouTube channel, you want to start talking about a new topic, just do it. Try it. Maybe I remember when I started speaking in English, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Of course, I wasn't so good at English, because maybe I know about the grammar concepts. I understood the logic, but when I started speaking, maybe I didn't have a lot of fluency. Maybe I didn't know how to ask something. I didn't find the correct words to express my ideas. But that kind of thing happens when you don't have the no experience. Some people think that, okay, if I study more, or if I try to pay a new course, or no, you can pay 100 courses, and but the, if you don't if you don't start speaking, it doesn't matter if you pay 100 courses, because yeah, of course you can watch a video, you can read a book, and that's a good um, resource of information, of course. But if you don't start practicing, you're not going to be the best. You need to lose the fear and try to um, start speaking. That's it. If you start speaking, you'll notice your mind is going to remember new words. You're gonna learn new idiomatic expressions, phrasal verbs, and this is about practicing. In the end, guys, we need to learn a language because we need to communicate ideas. That's the idea. And this is the same point when I talk about software engineering or software programming. It doesn't matter if you don't know all the programming languages. It doesn't matter if you are starting. Build something. Of course, try to learn about software architecture, design patterns. Yeah, you need to know about the software logic programming. You need to know about the process. It's so important to understand the process, the logic before starting coding. Of course, that's my advice. But after you already know these concepts, you need to start building something. You can stop and think that you'll be better in the future doing nothing. If you don't start building projects and trying to challenge yourself to exit your comfort zone, if you don't try to do it, you're not going to grow. You are going to be the same as the previous years, and that's it. Because some people think that okay, I'm gonna watch a video on YouTube, 2, 3, 4 hours watching a video, because I need to know more about this topic because I didn't know anything. Okay, uh, you need to read. You need to understand the framework, the language, the technology. Yeah, that's right. You can use the official documentation, or you can also use a forum like Stack Overflow, or you can use the AI to ask questions, and this is so useful for people when it's starting. You can use it. Read a book, watch a tutorial, pay a course. Yeah, that's a good. Those are good options to learn a new topic. But after you already have the concepts, after you already know about how things are structured, then you need to start building, making things. If you want to be a singer, you need to start singing. You need to start making melodies. Yeah, if you want to be a software engineer, you need to start building in something. You need to resolve problems. You need to um, try to design systems. Yeah, you need to try to practice these important skills. Beyond of knowing about all about software, you need to start practicing and building useful things. And that's it, guys. In the end, we need to be logical persons. Because sometimes people don't understand this, and it's like, okay, they try to achieve things, but they don't know how to do it. You need to organize your time, set up a plan, visualize your future, and try to celebrate every achievement. And that's it, guys. It's a long process. Maybe when you are starting, you can feel like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I have a lot of doubts, and yeah, you can think it, but you need to act anyway. You need to decide. You need to pay. You need to build something. You need to start. If you wanna be a better dancer, you need to start dancing. If you wanna be a better software developer, you need to start building something. If you wanna be a better English speaker, you need to start speaking English. So I know that this sounds easy, but this is not easy. One thing is to say it, another thing is to do it. There's an important distance between saying something and achieving something. Of course, I know it, I'm aware of that. But yeah, guys, in the end, if you don't start acting, if you don't start doing and challenging yourself to achieve better things, you're not going to grow. And yeah, instead of that, you are gonna see how time is flying in front of you, and you are not improving. So of course, I know everyone is able to do everything. It doesn't matter if you don't have the opportunity. Try to see at the opportunity. Don't look at the excuses, because when you want to start something, you can find a lot of excuses. I know it, but if you try to don't look at the excuses and look at the opportunities, you're gonna understand that okay, we can do anything. We have a lot of resources nowadays. We have internet. We have time. We have family. We have friends. We have problems. We have everything to create something important. So try to use your skills. Try to use your community. We have to understand, or we have to start thinking in community. If you don't want to work in rope, I can understand it. But if you want to create something important, you need to start using the community, listen to others, trying to listen to advices, try to imitate important people. So in my case, I have a lot of idols, such as Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe Paulo Coelho, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. Yeah, there are some important icons, idols, but you need to look at the life of that people. You need to understand how they grow, how was the strategy, and if you look at the strategy, you could identify that okay, these people try to exercise, these people avoid drugs and distractions, and you know that the thing is the advice is always the same. You need to start focusing on important things. You have to avoid the distraction, and you have to have a plan. That's the key of to be as a successful person. So that's it, guys. I hope all of you achieve your goals, and yeah, maybe in the next episode we could start talking about another topics. And yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for listening to me, and I hope to see you in another episode. Thank you so much. Goodbye.